So I'm gonna take you through a hamstring session right now, but we're gonna start with some calves. And I'm using a box and the Smith machine. And the objective here is to just get a nice squeeze at the top. Squeeze, squeeze. And I'm doing 20 reps, 5 sets. So I try to get about 100 total reps in to really get some blood into the calves. It takes a lot of hammering and brutalizing your calves in order to get some effectiveness and get some growth in them. So after the 20 sets on the Smith machine, I'll get off the box and then I'll do some pigeon toe stance, 20 reps, as you see here. And I'm just repping them out, not really focusing on anything, but just repping them out. And then I'll get what's, I guess it's called a ballerina stance. And then I'll get another 20 reps in. And I just pump those out as well. Just another angle. I think this is maybe my third set here. And again, at the top, you just want to focus on the squeeze. Squeeze. It's the whole objective here is to just really rep it out and squeeze at the top to get maximum blood into the muscle. These felt really good today. And keep in mind, this is the beginning of a 4-week training session. Definitely follow along, everybody. It's going to be really, really exciting. And I hope to teach a lot of stuff to people who are maybe a novice, even a beginner. In no way am I a professional or even advanced, honestly. I still am learning a whole lot about bodybuilding. This is honestly a lifelong journey. I'm enjoying it. I started back in 2015, being consistent with training, with some time on and off. Here's a little pose right here. You can see some development there, calf development. So once I got done with the box and the Smith machine, I moved on to this leg press machine. And again, when you're doing these, you just want to rep it out and keep the pressure on the calf, or the tension rather on the calf, and just rep it out. Again, I'm doing 20 reps, 5 sets, and just repping it out. You're gonna really feel this on the front of your calves. They feel really good. So after I got done with those 5 sets, I moved on to the seated calf raise. I really like this movement. A lot of control and squeezing at the top of the movement. Here you can see squeeze, squeeze to really get the blood. That's what bodybuilding is all about, getting blood into the muscle and time under tension. For me, that's how I've got the most results, and I would say the most build in muscle in terms of like size and even strength is just using time under tension and squeezing. And obviously I try to keep my reps pretty high, between, anywhere between 12 and 15 generally. Sometimes depending on what muscle groups I'm doing, I'll go even up to 20 reps. But my sets are always 4 to 5 working sets after warming up. It's just another angle. And squeeze, squeeze. That's the key, everybody. Gotta squeeze those muscles. You can't just go through the motions. Got to work on that mind-muscle connection. It's not a fluke. You'll hear a lot of bodybuilding people talk about mind-muscle connection. It's scientific. It's facts. You got to work on getting that mind connected to those muscles so you can get maximum effectiveness. Then I moved over here to the leg curl. squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Very, very important, everybody. I'm going to keep telling you that every time. Try to hammer it in your mind. And that's just so that you all will understand the approach and strategy so that you can actually benefit from these videos. So here I did, I think, 4 working sets. And then some close stance squats with the dumbbell. This is where you're going to really benefit from your mind-muscle connection, because I'm focusing on pressing with my glutes. So you're going to really feel it at the bottom of your glute towards the tie-in with your hamstrings. If you're doing it right, you want to make sure you're pressing with your heel. It's just another angle. I think this is what maybe my 3rd working set here. Keep your back really straight and just drive with your heels and focus your mind on squeezing and pressing up with your glutes and your hamstrings. That's what this is all about here. I think I had about 10 to 12 reps here. Then I moved over to the leg press machine. My stance is high, meaning my heels, or the tip of my toes rather, are kind of off the top of the platform. Again, we're keeping glutes and hams in this session, and I'm pressing, focusing on my hamstrings and my glutes, pressing with my heels, really, really, really feeling that. That's the key right there. You got to feel it. Body training, bodybuilding is all about that feel. You have to feel it. You can't just go through the motions. Otherwise, you're going to be wasting time. I mean, I've seen guys training for years and not have any change in their physique at all, no strength gains or anything. That's just because they go through the motions. They don't have a plan, anything. And slowly, just incrementally going up on the weight each set. I think I did maybe 4 sets here again. Slowly went up. I think I worked up to about maybe 310 or 15 pounds here, which is not much. I can do the whole stack here generally, but this is the beginning of another series with me, a 4-week series. I want to take you guys through of how I generally train to put on mass and strength. So hopefully over the 4-week period, you're going to see a change in my physique for the better. Better meaning size, better meaning strength, definition, muscle definition, all that good stuff. These are great for that definition and really getting the squeeze and the stretch in your hamstrings and your glutes. And what you want to do here is kind of like a hinge. Keep your back straight and hinge at your hips. And let the dumbbells just fall in front of you. I kind of like angle them in front of my shins. And it's real mechanical with the movement. You're going to feel, you want to kind of like in your mind, feel like you're mechanical in your body and understand the mechanics of your body. And just squeeze at the top with your glutes. You want to have your glutes pulling you up. You don't want to have your lower back pulling you up or anything like this. I'm squeezing my glutes, and that's what's pulling my body up with the weights. Hope that makes sense. I didn't go too heavy today on these. I think I worked up to 70-pound dumbbells, but it felt good. Just another angle right here. And this, you can really see how I angled the dumbbells across my shins here. I've worked with different angles. I used to keep them straight in front of me. It kind of like bumped sometime, and this is the best angle for me. I've been doing it for a while, so it feels good. So I'm squeezing with my glutes to bring the weight up. Squeeze. So that was a pretty great workout. If you like that, definitely subscribe, like the video, please share it. It's going to be more great content coming, and leave a comment down below. Let me know what you'd like to see, okay? Thanks.